Hello and welcome to A Good Bundle. So, I'm just going to say real quick, it's $2, $8, or $20 with a different number of games. You got about 2 days and some time left to download it. I just finished downloading a game on Steam. That's awesome. Let's see, what else? Okay, so it's going to a good cause. I've had a bit of a rough time recently, so I'm sorry about that. You know, not as many videos. I should be coming back pretty soon. You probably heard this from me a million times because I tend to kind of go a bit off and then come back and stuff, and you know, things and stuff. I'm just gonna scroll down this page real quick to make sure all the images load. Good. They did. Oops. Okay. So, what was I going to say next? I was going to say this is mostly games. There are a couple soundtracks and there are a couple asset things for Unreal Engine. So if you're a game developer, that's great. And the good causes that it goes to are the ACLU and Planned Parenthood. So they're both American things. And to get briefly a little political, I'm just going to say this. The ACLU has a tiny bit of controversy in its past because of people they have defended before, and some people don't like them because of the people they've defended before. But their whole thing is that they are lawyers, essentially. I mean, I'm kind of oversimplifying it, but they stand for helping you. What's the word I'm looking for? They protect your rights. They don't care about who you are, so they will protect someone who's bad if their rights are being violated. Their whole thing is that everyone has certain rights, and they defend those rights. And believe me, there's a hell of a lot of people out there that are not. It's not good. Planned Parenthood obviously has a bit of a bad reputation among a lot of people for abortions. That's its whole other. That's its whole own thing. I'd rather not discuss that right now. I just like to look at it this way. Abortions are sometimes necessary. That's just the truth of it. And Planned Parenthood, only 3% of their funding actually goes to that. The rest of it is things like preventing STDs, giving women birth control, screening for cancer, sex education, basically all sorts of things that are good for people, good for society, and prevent abortions. So, yeah, they're overall, anything you have that's bad, anything you don't like about abortions. I don't think anyone really likes abortions. There's probably some people though. But whatever you think about that, they do so much more and they do so much good, and a lot of what they do prevents that in the first place. Sorry, a lot of people seem to think that Planned Parenthood is something it's not, and so I just wanted to say that. So anyhow, let's talk about the games. Proteus. Proteus is a bit of a walking simulator. It's very beautiful. I like that. I'm going to kind of skip over ones I don't know. This one definitely looks interesting. Particle Mace, some sort of shooter kind of thing, looks like, or I don't know, dodge everything. Sokobond, I'm not 100% sure about that one. I think that's the one that, yeah, it's puzzles based on chemistry, which I think is pretty cool. I can't wait to try that one out. Cat Lateral Damage, I've heard of. Not really seen a lot about it, but I've heard it's pretty good. It's pretty funny. Predigital is an asset thing for Unreal. CRTFI is an asset thing. Illustrious is an asset thing. Let's see, coming down a bit more. Old Schooler is another asset thing. Orion Trail, I played that yesterday or 2 days ago. The Novelist, I think I played before on my channel. I might not have. I'd have to look. No Pineapple Left Behind is an interesting kind of, I guess you could say, partially a political statement about the No Child Left Behind Act, and it's kind of funny. The concept behind it is kind of funny, but I definitely want to check that one out. Like I said, I'm skipping over ones I don't really know. Luna's Wandering Stars, I believe I took a glance at that one and it looked interesting, but I haven't, yeah, I don't know anything about it, so it's interesting at least. Read Only Memories is something I've been looking to try and check out for a very long time. Gone Home I've heard is good, but I've also heard some people be like, oh, it's horrible. Blitzbreaker, that's another one that I've heard is good. Hero Generations caught my interest. I don't know anything about it, but it looks interesting. This is another asset thing, the Seagull. It's Conway's Game of Life as a texture, and I thought that was really cool, and I might try to make something with that. Maybe. I don't know. Neocolonialism is one that I'm definitely going to try. It's basically Risk, but from a modern perspective where you're a banker, and you're trying to take over the world through financial and here, let me just open it up and take a quick look. It's you buy votes, make free trade agreements, which, if you haven't heard about the Trans-Pacific Partnership, it's a it's a bad thing. Potentially bad. I mean, we don't actually know. But remember, your goal is to make a profit, not to improve the world. Yeah, it's pretty bad. The map is upside down because why not? Oh, I didn't even notice that until just now, but that's great. In any case, let's see. What else is there? There's Fyords, which was part of a game jam, and I've meant to check it out for a long time, but I haven't. Gergamoth, I've played on my channel briefly. It's a local multiplayer, controller-only, kill everything in gory ways. It's all right. It's unfortunately I played it with Lamelli, and we kind of had the opinion on it that it's should have been priced a bit lower, and it's kind of on the wrong market for what it is. It feels like it would be much more at home on a console than on PC, but it's PC only at the time. Well, PC and Mac, as you can see here, these logos. Social Justice Warriors, I've seen that. It looks pretty funny, although I think it's one of those things where it's kind of like, you'll enjoy it briefly, and then you'll kind of be like, okay, whatever. This looks really interesting to me, this Bahalodiam, however you say that. That's like it's like a collaborative storytelling thing or something like that. It's like this system of making stories somehow. I really don't know. This looks interesting. Downhill, trying to evade this weird thing trying to kill you, I guess. Get Off Cat is kind of a silly little game where it's like, it's just a silly little Let 'em Dare game about making a Let 'em Dare game, but your cat keeps getting in your way. I don't understand. Strawberry Cubes has a really weird art style. I don't know anything about it. This is one of those musics, Space Crew EP. That one's pretty good. There's some, oh yeah, Proxy Generator. There's two of these generator things. There's the Booster Pack Generator and Proxy Generator. They're basically like print and play stuff for, whatchamacallit? Oh yeah, there's a font here. Space Odyssey is another music thing. They're like for printing cards. It's kind of funny. Roto Defendo, I don't know anything about. Let's see, Resist EP, that's another music thing. Strafe is something I've been meaning to check out for a long time, but I'm just super lazy, and it's like an old school shooter kind of thing. It looks pretty cool. It looks really cool. Their ad, you should, if nothing else, watch their ad video here. Their band commercial. It's great. It is the best commercial. Dr. Linguskov, the Tiger, the Terribly Cursed Emerald, I've played that one. That one's pretty fun. It's actually free though, so if you want to go play it for free, you can. This is like a little screensaver thing. I thought that's kind of funny. Same thing here, I think. It's flight sim, but by the picture, I assume it's flight sim in that you're a passenger looking out the window rather than flying the plane. Low-res Sodzen, I don't... It's for the low-res jam. I don't really know. Calm down and become one with nature. Okay, I don't know much about that. There's Tenebris. Steal My Artificial Heart. I don't know much about that. An Evening of Modern Dance, which looks silly. Martial Avatar Generator. I don't understand. Secrets Agent, I want to play just because of this.
Secrets Agent. Secrets Agent. Secrets Agent. Secrets Agent. Secrets Agent.
Yeah, it's just silly. Grampy Cats looks interesting. I don't know anything about it. A lot of these, I don't know much about it. You can see I'm skipping a lot. The Easter Money, I think this one's kind of funny. It's a little like card game that's like supposed to be played to win a small amount of money. It's like low stakes gambling. So basically, this person they had like a family tradition of doing little gambling games on Easter, and this was one of them. There's also Locomotion, which I really want to try because it's like you make your own wheeled things and stuff. Combat Genetics, it plays itself, but it's like a genetic algorithm evolving combat fighters in this little world. Terminal Town catches my fancy because it's a terminal. It's like a game where you're playing as a terminal and all the people in the town are files and you're trying to figure stuff out. And I don't know. I looked into the source. The source is available, and I just noticed it's Mac only on here. Is it really Mac only? Oh, I'm gonna be sad. Is it really? Oh, that sucks. I'm gonna have to get like, you know what? I'm gonna have to steal a friend's Mac because I have some friends with Macs, and I'm sure one of them will let me use it for that. The Old Man Club, I have no idea. It's just weird. I don't know. I don't know, but it's entertaining. The Tops Don't Sting You, I could have sworn I played that as either part of a video or something like that. Noise Snake is kind of interesting, which is why I opened that up just now to look at in a moment. Looking down here a bit. Lost Constellation, I've actually played that on my channel. Nuclear Reaction looks really interesting. I can't wait to try that. Capsule, I actually had that on my wish list on Steam, so I don't know. I don't remember what it is, but I'm going to have to check it out. Closer is kind of an interesting thing if you have a Kinect. I don't have a Kinect, though, so. And buy 2 billion follower. I don't know, but it should be interesting. What is it? Noise Snake. I just wanted to play this short bit of video, just so you can see it's like, oh, you can't hear that. Can you hear that? I can't hear that. The fuck? You should be able to hear that. Why can't you hear that? That's weird. I don't know what's gone wrong. Well, in any case, it's the thing. So yeah, if any of this interests you, you know, there's the different tiers. I think it's worth it. If nothing else, you got some random collection of things to check out or chuck at friends. Like, here, play this. It's ridiculous. Or I don't know. Fuck it. But there's definitely some things in here that are great. And there's some things that may or may not be great. And it depends on what you want or whatever. Oh yeah, Killing Time at Lightspeed. I completely forgot to mention that one. That one really interests me because it's a it's whatchamacallit. It's like a social media kind of thing, but you're leaving on a Lightspeed transport, so the delay between messages that you can see gets more and more, and it's kind of crazy because it's like you're trying to keep in contact, but you're also leaving forever. It's interesting. So yeah, that's everything. Hope you enjoyed or enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and as always, I will see you somewhere.